Hello, welcome back. So I just came back from the gym and I showered and I'm feeling nice and refreshed, well taken care of. I started my day with I had a slow morning, and on days that I'm able to do that, I'm always very grateful. I can take time for myself, do the things I need to do to get my mind, my body right. And I was just thinking of just like the different ways that my body even supports myself. Just feeling really lots and lots of gratitude of all the different ways that my body has supported me, whether I've been doing the worst job taking care of it or the best job. Just seeing how it's like gone through so much. And now as I'm going through like my journey of like healing, which is just a consistent process of growth, seeing how much my body has been holding on, and now seeing myself like slowly release some of those things, like it just makes me very grateful. And so I would like to encourage you, like, no matter where you are on your health journey, like start focusing on the things that you can be grateful for, because like you don't have to think about breathing. That's not something that comes easy to a lot of people. But if you just woke up today, um that is a big thing. Like my main goal is, sometimes we think that is the big things in life that will like bring us that like consistent peace and joy in our life. But I'm learning every day, like learning to make the small things feel as great as the big things. My from everything, like I go through phases where I'm not eating the right stuff and my body is still able to stay intact. My skin, it has its days, but it's consistently glowing. And so for me, I feel like the first temple that God has given us is our bodies. And sometimes we're constantly asking for other things, and we forget to take the time to just honor like what we do have now. And just because you're honoring what you do have now does not mean you don't have the desire to want more. But my point is, learn to be grateful for what you do have now, so then like God can be like, oh, like she actually notices what she does have, so now I can bring in more. Because sometimes more will come, but because you're in that habit of only seeking more, you don't even get a chance to see like what your body already does for you. The fact that you can go through phases in your life where you do need to work really, really hard, and you're not able to sleep as much, but it's still able to get up and do what it needs to do. But make sure you take the time to nurse it back to health. Learn the things that make your body sing. Or for me, like starting my morning with like a cup of coffee or tea, and just thinking of all the different ways my body supports me when I walk, the way feeling my heartbeat, like those things bring me excitement. And then also being able to work out, move my body. Like, yes, I'm in the gym crying and it hurts, but it's like, oh my goodness, I know I'm pushing my body. I know this is what my body needs. I see, I've been to some of the most I've seen some of the most beautiful mosques, beautiful churches in the world. And I think those things are important. And I see why people spend so much in building that, because they see that something that they respect, God's sanctuary. And so mine is like, I think that we also need to bring that same mindset when it comes to our bodies, how we treat it, how we love on it, like love on it so much that you naturally want to do the habits that is going to take care of it. Invest money. Like, yes, spend extra on that organic groceries or go to the farmer's market, because you deserve it. Like, this is a gift that God gave you. And so when we mishandle it and destroy, and we wonder later on down the line why we're feeling the way we're feeling, is because we misuse the tools that he's given us. And we see this in different aspects of our lives where we get gifts all the time and we misuse it. And so I wanted to use this as an encouragement and a reminder for myself to like the sun, like going outside and just soaking in the energy. And wear your sunscreen to protect yourself, of course, but going out and feeling it. Like summer, spring is my favorite time in the States. I just feel like I'm being recharged every time I go outside, and I see it being reflected in the way my skin looks, in the way I interact with people. I just love everything, honestly. I'm just trying to be that girl that can find something regardless of good or bad, I can always find something to be grateful for, because there's always something to be grateful for. And I feel like the more I do that, the closer I even feel to God. I feel that peace and love from God. And I feel like when I have God, when I can feel the presence of God, anything, whether it's tackling like health, illness, relationship problems, I can tackle that. There is no obstacle that I can come across that I know if I can access God, and it's a moment to moment thing. It's not always all the time. And it's a practice to be able to continually feel that presence of God in everything you do. And so I feel like the more and more and the deeper, the more I take care of myself, it clears that pathway for me. And to be able to hear and listen to that, and knowing that I don't have to be afraid. Like, everything is always happening for my good. Life doesn't happen to me. It's happening for me to grow. And every time I make a wrong turn or I make a mistake, I just know it's just rerouting me to where I needed to be anyways, to the path I needed to go to anyways. And so, one thing I always say, like, continue to just work and develop the habits that you need to sustain that, like, that feeling, to sustain your connection with God, to take care of your first sanctuary. Like, you cannot tell me you love God and your thoughts are not reflecting that of someone who loves God. You are not, if you're hating yourself, you're hating God. If you take care of yourself, like, if that's how you want to see it, because let's be for real, like, sometimes we just don't care about ourselves like that. And so for me, it's like, and I know some people that, like, in the way they even worship God, I'm like, well, part of that, actually, the number one thing of that is you taking care of yourself. And the more you do that, at least for me in my journey, the more I've taken that time to, like, invest in myself, invest in my wellness, whether it means spending more, I will do that because the peace that comes with it. And every day I learn more and more and deeper, and how more I can get deeper and deeper with my relationship with God, and seeing how that, like, manifests in different areas of my life. And I just want to look good, I want to feel good. And that's it for my rambling for the day. Okay, and I'm wishing you guys a blessed and beautiful, fantastic day. Find the little things you can be grateful for, and watch your heart start to expand. Watch yourself trying to even see things to be grateful for, even within the pain. Like, that takes a lot of work. That's taken me years to learn, and I'm still learning in a little bit. And there's always layers to it, but for the first time and within the last like month or two, like I've gone through some very, very painful emotional stuff that I could now look and be like, thank you. Like, I release any resentment, I release blah blah blah, you know, going out on walks, going out for like 2-3 hour walks, listening to a great book. That has just helped me so immensely, and every pain just shows me a wound I need to heal. So I really have I try to, you know, instead like thank that person for revealing this is a part that I didn't know was in me, and now it's time for me to do the work to heal it. But anyways, all that to say is take care of yourself and be grateful for where you're already at, and just continue to keep growing.